physical game for both sides here, and we are underway. One-time shot. Oh, he missed the net.
I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James, to be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
Oh, and the anchor is dropped on that hit.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Takes a bump but hangs on. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Moves it to Brossois. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
Well, as play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save, because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
Oh, it stayed out! It stayed out! What a save!
Oh, that's all will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
Gish has won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. All right, there's the end of period number one. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too, and we're coming back with period number two right after this.
Hey fans, we have a car on the east lot with its lights on. FSV 4494. If you don't know.
Period number two set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Who will be the first to light the lamp here as play gets underway in the second? Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
No one really being instinctually aggressive out there, James. Everyone just making sure that they're in good defense or posture. But when you're in that kind of structure, sometimes you don't jump when the loose puck is there for the taking and you don't get going north. As a result, there haven't been many shots in this game, and I gotta say, it's not very entertaining.
Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Here they come on the attack. Takes a hit, but still hangs on to the puck. And he gets in front of that rocket. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. Passes it over. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, this is just a lack of discipline and emotional control. You can see his frustration. He extends the arms, and he gets a cross-checking call. First power play of the game, and an opportunity to go up by one. And analytics will tell you, when you score first, chances are you win the game.
He tips it. Oh, he had him beat, but it goes off the inside post.
Yaskin's having a tough one tonight, James. He's been at the right place at the right time with good timing, but unable to convert as it goes off the pipe numerous times.
My goodness, this has been a pressure-filled shift here. With some open space at center. And loses possession after a solid hit. Shot! Score! And that's his first goal of the postseason ever. And he'll take it.
It's much needed too, James. You get to the playoffs, you want to make sure that your teammates have trust in you and you have trust in yourself because you want to be an impact player. That's a nice start. I need no look any further than the leader on this team who buries it home. I mean, he has got ice in his veins, and he knows the timing. When his team needs something, they look to him, and he answers. Love to see a power play goal, and you know who else does? The coach, because they work on it so often, knowing the importance of specialty teams. They connect on it.
Kazan's taken a one-goal lead here in period number two.
Yeah, now it's about not sitting back, not saying, hey, we've got a lead, we're going to protect it, but being aggressive and trying to go after more.
From the neutral zone now. Centering field! And he denies that great opportunity there. What a hit on the play! Oh. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Kazan's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, I think that went off his mask and And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired Bruce. Just
and that's his first career playoff goal, and he'll take it.
He will, James, because the playoffs is just a different beast. It's not regular season anymore. You want to be an impact player. You want to make a difference, and he does tonight. Well, he gets all of this one-timer, doesn't he, James? I mean, his one leg is almost on the ground as he bears down and lets it rip.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Khabarovsk's won the draw in the neutral zone. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Good stand-up hit on the play. Hammers it on net, and that's blocked. Off the mask of the goaltender, boy, right between the eyes. Scores! And with that, I believe that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, it is, James, and it's going to feel pretty good because there's a lot of question marks around players who can't get it done in the playoffs, and he finds the back of the net. That's going to give him a big confidence boost to send him through the next game.
Khabarovsk's gone up by 1 here late in period number 2. Now to see if they can build on this when they get to the third.
Well, they'll want to pounce right off this face-off, James. They've had a ton of urgency in the last few shifts, and they found a way to get the go-ahead goal here. They're going to need to...
And the rookie gets his first playoff goal.
Well, it's so important to manage the expectation and the nerves when you're a rookie, and that goal is going to do nothing but give him confidence. Well, this is just a fantastic shot, knowing exactly where to put that puck low blocker side. Every goaltender's going to tell you it's one of the most difficult ones to stop. You can see the frustration on the coach behind the bench here. His team didn't come ready to play, and nothing he says or does makes a difference right now.
Khabarovsk's now gone up by 2 here in the late goings of the second, and this is a nice place to be here, Cheryl.
It's exactly where they want to be, and they won't want to sit back. They'll want to continue to push right through to the end of the period. They've got that nice, healthy cushion. They don't want to give it away.
There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner.
Hey fans, don't forget to pick up your team calendars. They're available in section 144.
Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports Sabalski Pounder, and here we go with period number 3 moments away. They have dropped the puck here in the third. Here's a chance. Off the crossbar. What a shot. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. Broadhurst won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Scores! It's in the back of the net, and it comes from an unlikely source because that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, he's been relentless, James, in this playoffs, and you know what? He's found a way to find the back of the net. That's going to be a huge confidence boost for himself and his teammates.
The Rivermen have continued this onslaught here in period number 3.
They've steamrolled their opponent from start to finish, and they've been consistent right through this third period, James. If they can continue this push, they're going to ride this one home.
Grabs it in his own end. Takes the feed. Spectacular save on the play. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Shot! There's a save. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. And that shot dies in traffic. Gish has got control of the puck in the corner. Scores! And that's his first goal of the postseason ever. And he'll take it.
It's much needed too, James. You get to the playoffs, you want to make sure that your teammates have trust in you and you have trust in yourself because you want to be an impact player. That's a nice start. Well, yet another goal against, and I mean, it just keeps going down. It is a slide right now, and it's just about poor habits and attention to detail. And the coach is frustrated and angry behind the bench right now, just looking at everyone. He's not even sure who he can put out there.
Khabarovsk's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. Moves it around along the half wall.
Khabarovsk's top trio continues to impress, James. They've had a lot of motion in the offensive zone. They're having a ton of fun, showing that chemistry, a lot of zip, and they've been productive, a reason why they're on top.
Slides it across. Answered the call on that play. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Great save by Jarusik. Sends the cross-ice pass. Comes up with a stop. Scores! And that's his first career playoff goal, and he'll take it.
He will, James, because the playoffs is just a different beast. It's not regular season anymore. You want to be an impact player. You want to make a difference, and he does tonight. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Kazan's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, they just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
Lee's got it in the defensive end. The Hockey Republic have taken possession along the wall. And there's the save on the play. Taking it from his own end. Delayed penalty coming up here. And now it's over to Gish. Great reach with the poke check by Dunn. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
In this game, you're always trying to buy time for your teammates, but sometimes if you hold on a little bit too long, you're going to get the interference call.
And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Here we go, goaltenders at the bench. Scores! And the kid comes up clutch here in the postseason.
Oh, he does it, James. Gets his first playoff goal. I mean, it's incredible the confidence that this should give him. I mean, the pressure and the stakes are high, and he delivers. The coach makes a decision to pull the goaltender here, James. They get the extra attacker out, so you have to use the advantage to your favor. That's exactly what they do. They own the puck on retrieval, and they find a way to attack the net.
Kazan's got one back, but Cheryl, they need more.
They need more, and they're going to have to pay the price to get to the paint, the most coveted spot on the ice, fight through traffic, and find a way to get the puck to the net.
That's broken up in the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Shevich. Breakaway! Makes the save! Oh, that's clutch city there!
It's not about how many, it's about the timing of them, James, and this is absolutely pivotal time of the game to make that save. Now momentum is in their favor.
And they'll start with possession. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. 1-1. And if you asked anybody going into this series if they'd be surprised where this series would be at this point, I think everybody would say no.
Yeah, no, and I would say no, you would say no, because we see that this might go the distance. And when you're best on best, your players have to respond after a loss, and that's exactly what happened. They've got them now square even, and now it's back to the grind, and it's going to be a real and fun and entertaining series here, James. We know it's going to be back and forth.
Hope you had as much fun as we did here tonight, and we will see you the next time. At least we hope so. From all of us here at EA Sports, take care, everyone.